Wycliffe Art School took up tenancy at 136 Grafton Road, Grafton at Christmas time 1985, the actual functioning of the college commencing in 1986. During its early days, it was also shared by AUT, the AIDS Foundation, New Zealand College of Physiotherapy, with a central cafe serving all the tenants. They were all run independently of each other. Wycliffe College took the majority of the building, with some of these individual groups being housed in the two separate houses on the property, Lee House and Richmond House. Each year, at the end of the year, a group photo was taken of all the college students outside the main entrance. Each year, the college continued to expand, with more students enrolling. When the college first opened, there were not enough books to fill the enormous library. Greg Wycliffe accepted donations of appropriate books from outside collectors to fill the library shelves. This was quite a process to find enough books to do this. Today, these same shelves have been fully refurbished back to their original state and are now filled entirely by the writings of L. Ron Hubbard, founder of Dianetics and Scientology. Outdoor shots show the view of the building as it was from Richmond House and from areas around the car park, showing the grassed area which previously existed. The building above this grassed area once provided a hitching post for those who originally visited on horseback. It seems that four-legged friends were also welcome within the walls during the college days, with dogs being part of the scene. All areas of art and design were taught at the college and all mediums used from painting to clothing design. Guest lecturers would visit the college to help expand the knowledge and training of the students. Of course, where groups work together, a great deal of camaraderie ensues. Events were held for various celebrations, and special courses for the much younger aspiring artists were also available. Outside companies asked for the help of the college to stage special events, including the launch of the international makeup range MAC Cosmetics when it was first introduced to New Zealand. This was first sold in the department store Smith & Co., which in itself is interesting as Andrew Coe was one of the major benefactors of the original building. The purpose of the college was to train the local Māori first in English and then as Methodist preachers to go out around New Zealand to instruct the population and increase their spiritual knowledge. Unfortunately, Andrew Coe passed away just prior to the opening of the building in 1929, and his wife was left with this duty on her own. Professor Wycliffe was an artist and educator from New Zealand. He was a graduate in fine arts from the University of Auckland with a postgraduate achievement also in management, art history, and arts administration. In 1994, he received the honour of being elected as a Fellow of the Royal Society of Arts in the United Kingdom. He took pride in using his Māori name whilst also acknowledging his Pākehā ancestors. Both were equally treasured. He had over 105 exhibitions. After his passing, his wife Michelle, who had always been at his side working at the college with him, continued to run the college until her recent retirement. Mark Warsop, who once again took over the management of the college, which relocated to Parnell, has fond memories of the old days of Wycliffe when in his office his chair would roll on its own down the slanting floors from one side of the room to the other. He has since seen that corrected with the precise and meticulous renovations done by the Church of Scientology. When still in charge, Michelle at the end of the day would find herself with sole responsibility of turning off the lights and making the building secure for the night. At this time she became quite nervous, as previously within the college she had felt as if she was not alone and was sure she had seen beings walking through the cloisters on the ground floor level. She would walk to the end of the long corridor, turn off the lights, and run as fast as she could to the downstairs exit of the building to lock up. She was not the only one who experienced these feelings, as many others during the time they were tenants had similar experiences. In fact, at the time just prior to the opening of the building for the Church of Scientology, before the staff had taken up their posts, a security company was employed during the nights as caretakers of the building. One night, one of the guards came to relieve the guard on the previous watch. He He arrived to find him white in the face and trembling. When he was asked what was wrong, he said he had seen a chair move on its own. He was relieved for that shift by his colleague, but never reported for duty again. On the good side now, it seems whoever was not entirely comfortable in the past appears to be happy with the current situation, as no further odd occurrences have been experienced. Perhaps the fact that the building is now once again being used for spiritual purposes as was originally intended has brought peace of mind to those uninvited guests.